Yo, what is going on, guys? XpertFusion here, and I want to talk about these leaked Black Ops Cold War Zombies images that have just kind of surfaced around. I will not, and I repeat, I will not be showing the images or any gameplay in this video. I will also not be leaving a link to it anywhere. Just a disclaimer for Activision or anybody from Treyarch or whatever watching this video, if you are, this is just me discussing the leaked images that are out there all over the place on Twitter right now. And what's actually pretty interesting is that these images have been leaked for almost a week now, but they haven't really surfaced until now, apparently. This is all according to the Game Revolution, and I have seen the leaked images, and yes, they're all over the place. So if you really want to find them, they can be there. Hell, hit me up on Twitter or something, like, just ask, right? But I'm not showing it on this video because obviously that would be a terrible idea. But I want to discuss them because they're interesting to talk about. So I've been seeing the majority of people completely bashing these images, saying how terrible it looks, how god-awful it is, and I expected that because it's the COD community, it's the zombies community, they hate everything, but you can't really make much out of the game from these two images. It's just simple images. They seem to be from an older build of the game. That definitely doesn't look like a finished product to me, so I don't think we should worry. Like, yes, the HUD looks really weird. It looks off. These images look off. But again, that's because it's likely in an early stage. I'm not sure how early. It could be alpha, it could be pre-alpha. I don't know. But there's no way this is the finished product for zombies, so everyone freaking out needs to calm the hell down. Also, people are freaking out because they saw an objective on the screen, which, I don't see why that's a big deal, because we've seen objectives in many different zombies maps before. We saw it in the Final Reich, which was actually one of the best features about the Final Reich, which was, of course, the objectives, a part of the notebook. So I don't see why having the objectives is a bad thing, but apparently this is from a tutorial mode anyways, so we're not going to have objectives in zombies anyways. It's just because it's a tutorial mode, and there's a mini-map. Again, I think the mini-map has to do with the tutorial mode because it's showing you around the map, it's trying to help you out. That makes perfect sense to me, so I have no problem with I have no problem with the images. They don't make me angry or anything. I don't know why everyone's freaking out about them and acting like it's the worst thing ever. They're also saying the graphics look bad in them, which I don't get that because they're compressed, low-quality Twitter images. There is no way in hell you'll be able to tell what the graphics look like from that, and I guarantee you the graphics are going to be the same as they are in multiplayer, so there really is nothing different there. We can see Deadshot Daiquiri. At least it looks like Deadshot Daiquiri on the map. It looks like a little bit different though. It looks like it's got like an upgraded design to it. But you can see the half of it. It definitely looks like Deadshot Daiquiri. It says Perk Machine on it. So it's, again, a tutorial thing. It's not going to say Perk Machine above the tutorial in a normal mode, or above the perk in a normal mode. It's probably a tutorial thing, so, calm down about that. The round counter is in the top right-hand corner. I hope that changes. I don't like that. But again, this is definitely not the final version of the game. This is also a tutorial. Maybe it's not like that in the final version. I don't know. I only say that for my own sake because, my webcam, I like putting the webcam up there, so I'd rather put it somewhere else. But other than that, why would it be a big deal for literally anyone else? I have no idea. And the map itself is clearly right outside of Nacht and Toten. One of the images literally shows the back end of Nacht and Toten. It has like graffiti on the back of the wall and stuff. And you can see some zombies coming out of the door. Again, it looks really like low quality because it's from Twitter, and also it's definitely an earlier build of the game, especially because of how the minimap looks, and it's again in a tutorial mode. So there's just a lot of reasons why we shouldn't be freaking out at all about this image. We saw some short cinematics at the end of the multiplayer reveal that looked pretty interesting. My only worry from these images, is that it doesn't have that zombies pizzazz to it from these images. Right? Again, they're leaked, whatever. It might not look exactly like this in the full game, but what I mean by zombies pizzazz, I mean the map itself. I'm not talking about the HUD. I can give two shits about the HUD. The HUD will not look like that in the full game, okay? And if it does, honestly, that HUD doesn't even look terrible. It just looks like it needs some polishing, and then it'll be fine, right? So that's not a big deal. In terms of the graphics, again, you can't tell what the graphics look like from this. But what I mean by zombies pizzazz, I mean about the area itself. You're in these snowy forests, but it doesn't really give me that zombies feel. It almost looks like it's cut straight from multiplayer, like that Crosswoods multiplayer map we've been seeing, and it looks like they kind of just put that into zombies with Nacht and Toten in the middle. I mean, obviously, I'm sure it's not a copy and paste, but I'm just saying it doesn't really look like it's coming from zombies. And I could be wrong. And that's just me wanting some more crazier maps. That's just me. That's a personal thing. Like, I want zombies to go fantastical with dragons and spiders like they did in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 with like these gods. I want to see this crazy stuff. I know they're going to make it a little more gritty, a little more down to earth and grounded, which is not what I want, but at the same time, I feel like most people, at least the casuals, would prefer that. So I'm interested to see what it is all about, because we haven't actually had a map that takes place in like a snowy forest when you really think about it. And that's what I was expecting to see within what's it called, Dr. Toten. Actually, I was expecting to have some portion of the map be some sort of a forest, maybe like right outside of it, to kind of pay homage to the snowy forest that we were in Black Ops 3 in the loading screen. That could be sort of what they're doing here. I don't know, but a lot of people are freaking out about it, and I really don't understand the complaints. Again, it's the zombies community that complain about everything. I don't expect this game to be loved nearly as much as Black Ops 3 was. I don't expect this game to be loved much at all, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if the zombies gets a lot of hate again, maybe even worse than Black Ops 4. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. I'm not kidding. But regardless, I'm excited, and of course the alpha is tomorrow, which for the multiplayer, obviously, I will be playing and streaming that over on YouTube and over on Twitch, so definitely go drop me a follow on Twitch. And we'll be obviously making some videos on this channel as well. So let me know what you think about the zombies images down in the comments below. Again, if you want to see them, they're all over Twitter. Just hit me up in my DMs or something like that on Twitter. Just whatever, you know, they're there. You can find them. I'm not getting my channel striked, so I'm not posting them here. That's it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.